Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, it happens all the time in all sports. There's, for example, a tennis tournament, and 2 or 3 of the top seeds get knocked out in the early rounds by someone you've never heard of before. Or in a golf tournament, there's always a couple of really big names that don't even make the cut. In baseball, a great pitcher gets knocked out of the box in the first inning by the last place team. And it happens in football and basketball too. So, what is it? How does this stuff happen? It isn't like these great athletes suddenly lose their skills. Well, what I'm going to talk about is not a complete answer, but it is a partial answer, a contributing factor. I'm sure you've heard of circadian rhythms. These rhythms govern things like sleeping, eating, and when we are most alert and aware and perform our job most efficiently. These rhythms can be disrupted by a big change, like going from working the day shift to the night shift, or even a minor change, like when we change over to daylight savings time or back to standard time. Studies have shown that the next couple of weeks there is a spike in both traffic accidents and work-related injuries. Anybody who's ever had jet lag can tell you that you can really be thrown off just by traveling, just by going through a few time zones. But in addition to those circadian rhythms, there are other natural rhythms too that occur over time. We're all familiar with the fact that women have periods. But men, even though they don't have periods, are subject to the same monthly rhythms that women are. So imagine that you're like an ace pitcher on a baseball team. You're heading into your monthly low point. And at the same time, you travel across the country. Now, you're still a skilled and talented athlete, but maybe your timing is just a little bit off. And a pitch that usually paints the corner of the plate now crosses the fat part of the plate. Or if you're a hitter, you get a good pitch to hit, but instead of driving it for a line drive, you foul it off or pop it up. Or a basketball player who's a great shooter all of a sudden can't seem to throw it in the ocean. The fact is that whether you're an athlete or just a file clerk or a carpenter, we all have our off days. This is because human beings, we are creatures of rhythm, even when we're not on the dance floor. Thanks for listening.